Alright, hello, welcome back to another stream. Um, Obviously playing some Hearthstone BattleGrounds again today. We are up a lot from the past few days. We're at 3750. Because last stream, 2 days ago I think is when it was, we did get either second place a few times, and I think we only lost once, like lost rating at least once. First time you buy a card. What was that? Get an extra cop. Oh my god, that's the 3. Darkman tickets are in the tavern. Get 3 to discover a minion of my tier. Oh, that. See, I'm planning on, since we're at 3750, I kind of want to see if I can get to 3900. At least at the minimum would be nice. Or even like 3850. I'd be happy with that. Yeah, that double header is very OP. Because I didn't see what minions were in rotation, but we can see in a moment. Yeah, over these past few streams, we've been doing very good. Humans, dragons, elementals, nagas, and pirates.
Are you ready?
We'll just buy this for now, I guess, because we might find the surfer, and that'll be a good build up if we find the surfer and make that golden. Because if I find, yeah, dragons are in rotation, so if I find a Terracosa, that double header is weirdly OP. It's even better than last stream. I think there was one where instead of regular time warps, it was two major time warps.
Your minions really pulled their weight.
Okay, not sure what that's from. Gain attack equal to your tier permanently. Within your turn, gain health equal to your tier. Summon a copy of this minion. I kind of like that. Oh, okay. Now I understand it. We will get that just in case. And then, I mean, why not?
It's good to get some minions in play.
Like, just in case if I want to switch to demons.
Don't tell the others. I'm rooting for you.
Unlocks tier 2 Zerg, costs 1 less each turn passive start the game. Not really sure what the upgrading does.
Your minions really pulled their weight.
Sure. We will find it. I mean, Nagas are in the shop, so I could see if I will freeze for now and get Lava Lurker. Because if I find Deep Blues, and then maybe a Terracosa as well, and Zesty Shaker. That will be good. Oh, and this thing has taunt now, okay. I don't want to upgrade it to see like what it
Got
does.
that spicy pretzel buster.
This is the first one I lose. It's fine. He's already at... Oh, he's at tier 2. Also just got lucky, got a tier 3.
Any defeat that doesn't destroy you
So I'm gonna
makes you
copy...
stronger.
We'll do that. Yeah, I do want to get Lava Lurker. We will just refresh just to see if we can find another to freeze. Okay, no, I do want to freeze because I'll be able to get the golden version of this. We'll place
The
one.
life flows, and I flow with it.
Yeah, and the next turn I'll get this golden and place it in between the Wraith Reavers. It's a very tricky round, I guess, or game because of the double header. Way more strategy is needed.
Don't tell the others. I'm rooting for you.
And with taunt. Interesting. But the floor works me. Okay, so I need to actually get a build going, even though it's way before first. Well, not way before first turn. More.
It's really raging out there.
Sure. So hit you, and you.
It's
Two
not
golden.
the strongest,
Repeat for each
but
golden
it'll
minion. There's
fight hard.
two. Use minion. Sure. And we will get rid of. Actually, I don't know if I should get rid of anything. Everything is very nice. Oh, we're going against it, guys, so we'll wait until first time warp. Or at least after it, I mean, just to see what it can give. Because, yeah, now that we have Golden Surfer, that's not the Deep Blues. And now that we have a Golden Surfer, that is very nice because it's going to repeat. It's repeat for each golden minions +2, so it's +6 for these two guys because of this pirate. Just want to see, let's see how much it builds.
Still make a comeback.
Okay, yeah. Just see what first time warp gives. And I wonder, is the first card you buy and it doesn't say, oh, except time warp cards.
Throughout the ages.
These are terrible for me. I guess Reclaimed Souls and Lasso. Let's see if we can get lucky with the Lava Lurk, because I don't want to... Okay, we did. Oh god. Upgrade, refresh. If a minion stats equal to your turn until next. Wow, just nothing. So let's see what this does. Unlocks tier 3. What?
The great
Oh, so I really want to just find another Weaver or Rewinder. Or also Deep Blues. And Zesty Shaker. I really want to find Zesty Shaker.
Have you ever met the League of Explorers? Nice folks. Great hats.
I think I am going to sell this just because I do want the golden on the field.
and I flow with it.
Give a minion +2 to if it's Naga, give it Wind Fury. Just refresh and see what it can give. No, nothing I really want. If the time management was at like say 2 coins, then I would have froze for it, but 4.
Have a good battle, friend.
Bushwood's ability works twice. one either. We knock them down enough. It's only 7 damage.
Rough battle. Pick yourself back up and turn it around.
I at least want to find one more Weaver. And I know Rewinder can be in this rotation. Zesty Shaker. Don't really care about that too much.
Nautical steed.
You know, sell you for the refresh. Nothing, but we'll just put
Cascade away.
well, we'll save Lasso just in case if we do find one more Shaker. So yeah, I really want to find Deep Blues.
You can still make a comeback.
Just get the minion stats equal to your tier twice until next turn. It could be good with Lurker. I really need to start building because all these losses are nice. Second time warps
Battle.
up.
Pick yourself back up and turn it around.
Get another golden. Just save until the minions 2/6 and taunt. Terragosa. Might as well buy that. We got 2 lassos. Hope to get lucky. Okay, we were. Nice.
The cards don't lie.
Yeah. Nothing. We will put
Cascade away.
you there. So we have plenty of goldens. Find shell adjacent, no. We'll just get you for now. And we will put taunt on you. I'm surprised we haven't found at least one more Wraith Weaver. We have our whole field's basically golden. And we're going against dead guy again, okay. We're DC, I guess.
Don't tell the others. I'm rooting for you.
Oh my god, yeah, that's building. But it's only +2 attack, not for health. The attack is obviously very nice. Have all the attack in the world, but if you don't build health.
Throughout the ages.
Get a copy of a Last Tavern spell. After you play a card from tier 4 above, give your pirates no. I'm gonna do the increase.
Outcome.
Minion stats equal to your tier until next turn. I mean, that could be good, especially because I have
Stones,
Lurker.
But it'll fight hard.
Let's just see if we can find one more. What is it? Red Riffler. The random spellcraft just casts a copy of it.
Go ahead and hire one of these recruits.
I gotta remember to try to use reclaimed souls. Seriously? Really got nothing. I was fine if I didn't even get another Reef Riffer. If I got one more Wraith Reap. Honestly, think I should build up the aura rate, or however you say it. Actually, I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna put you there. I'm going against first. Damage caps at 15. I think this is GG's. Thought I was gonna get Fortify. Shame. I mean, I could sell one of the Weavers and place Zesty for even more attack to get. Honestly, I'm gonna do. See, even if I find one more Wraith Weaver. And yeah, we'll just keep you there. Let's see what you give. Sure.
Don't tell the others. I'm rooting for you.
Oh yeah, 0 chance. Yeah, this is GG's. Never mind. How is this person lower? Oh, that person that won.
The battle is really raging out there.
All I want is one more Weaver or the whatchamacallit Deep Blues. Or even one more Reef Riffer. All I want. Did get that, but let's just see if I can get a lasso, and I did. God. I think I'm honestly just gonna get rid of the Wraith Reaver. I think this game's lost anyway. I mean, stats equal to your stats equal to twice my tier until next one. Discover tier 5. Staff. Random elemental. And sure. We'll play it on you. Yep. It is a good setup what we have right now. This is the deciding who lives and dies, because yeah, I have 2 and this guy has 1, so this is the deciding for that. We'll see. I do want to get Taunt on Lava Lurker.
Have a good battle, friend.
Oh, that was such a good. Like, this thing was so good, but oh well, can't win them all. It's 51. Ooh. That's okay. Like that, like a, I don't know what even you even call that, like ability or something. That's like very OP, and you even have to be luckier than normal. I was also just very all over the place. If I found that minion where it gives stats to twice my tier, I feel like I would have. If I found that like earlier, I feel like I would have been very better off. Or even if I just found one more Weaver, would have been nice. All 4 chromium this game can be spent at a major time warp. Any unspent carries over to the major time warp. Okay. Start a game, choose from 2 Protoss minions to get active by 14. Oh, why not? Okay, so there's a major time warp this game, and any unspent chromium will be used on the major. Okay. So we'll see when the major is. If it's like at turn 10, I feel like that'd be fine. Meaning I can save like 1 or 2.
Hey, my favorite commander is back. Ready to get started?
Random Protoss gain the stats of adjacent minions. Like, obviously. It's major. I think, yeah, we're gonna just go with next. Especially since I have Immortal. It is just to start a combat, though, but I feel like that is what the Time Warped one does.
Don't tell the others. I'm rooting for you.
I don't even know what gave me the attack. Oh, give all minions +2.
Nice work out there. Keep up the pressure.
Ooh, just upgrade. Yeah, and the Immortal unlocks that. After I buy 13 more cards. That's +2 per play. That's actually very good for him. Wow. Especially this early. I feel like I'd be fine though. It's at the
Keep
Cord
up
Puller's
the
at
momentum.
3-1. It has Divine and a Death Rattle. Or even then as well. Like that person. Let's skip 2 turns.
Your minions really pulled their weight.
Okay. This actually could be good. I want you. I will play you. I'll freeze. Cause I actually no. I can get Enchanted Lasso. You got. The next turn I'll get Rewinder. And then when I unlock Immortal, I'll place it between those 2. Because they'll be built up enough in both attack. Well, attack and health for the Weaver, but just health for the Rewinder. But extra health never hurt no one.
I think you can win this thing.
Okay.
Nice work out there. Keep up the pressure.
I want to increase.
Go ahead and hire one of these recruits.
2 interpreters though. I think I will go for that. Just in case, depending on what first Time Warp gives. I will just buy the 2 interpreters and the Fortify. Probably give Fortify to Cord Puller at least. If we can get Golden Interpreter and I switch back to going to Mechs, that'll be very good. But also, it's just like I said, it depending on what I get this coming time warp. I wish it said when the major
I
is.
think you can win this thing.
What is this?
Nice work out there. Keep up the
Yeah,
pressure.
get these two.
It's good to get some minions in play. That one might make all the difference. It's good to get some minions
Actually, we'll
in
save
play.
the fortify. Do I want to play interpreter? I mean, yeah. Just in case if I forget. If I do get a magnetize and I forget to play the interpreters, and I just need one more, I'm confident we'll find one. And there is one more spot open on the field if I remember, right? So I think it's 7 minions you can have on the field at a time.
I think you can win this thing.
Where was my luck with these cards during last? Oh, I hate this minion so much. Draw, that's fine. Ever to confirm the minion divine shield term. Give your leftmost minion when Fury Divine into taunt. This takes damage to a friendly minion of each type 1/1
Time
turn.
waits for no
Honestly, just save. Green volumizer. We'll upgrade. I think I actually am gonna go mix. That's 5 left. Okay. There's nothing I want here. Yeah, I just need one more interpreter. Not sure if I'm gonna keep going with demons, but if I do, I just need one more rewinder. And Immortal unlocks in 5 more cards. And I will wait to use the Fortify. I'm probably going to use the Fortify on the Interpreter if I get it golden. Actually, no, I'll use it on him for now since he's the one with the most attack. I didn't drop
Rough battle.
really much at
Pick
all.
yourself back up and turn it around.
Save on upgrading.
Better hire a recruit while you can.
Has taunt. Well, this has Divine Shield, Avenge 4, gain Divine Shield. No. And now I regret it. Could have got this thing golden.
A good tactical choice.
We'll freeze. And we'll put the volumizer on the taunt interpreter. Like, I still wonder when major time warp is. It carries over to the major time warp. When is that? It still doesn't say.
Keep up the momentum, friend.
Never mind, we're not good. Second time warps
We all
out.
hit some bumps now and then.
Port Polar could get Golden Rewinder. I don't really want to. Which I might regret. Yeah, just buying more time.
Poor unfortunate.
Discover a demon, deal damage to your hero equal to it.
Love to have concussion.
You're down a minion and up a goal.
Here we actually have a building blocks for a very good. Yeah, I still don't. I think I'm over going for the max, but I'm still not sure. So I really just want to see what's in major time warp.
You can turn this around.
Well, so at least we, or I won. I thought we were gonna tie. I forgot about the death battle.
Hello there.
There's no difference. So I think I'm gonna get this.
Outcome.
If you cast 2 tavern spells, make it as a 4/4 satellite to all your mechs. Yes. You replay minion, give it divine. Discover 1 cost and 2 cost minions from the minor time warp.
I saw this coming.
A beast elemental. Times refresh double the health. It's right most minion, sure. Demon.
You're down a minion and up a goal.
Bring the house down.
So it's 1 more interpreter. That's all I want.
Better hire a recruit while you can.
We'll buy this. Just because
It's
now
good to
I
get
unlock
some
the
minions
immortal.
in play.
And that's 2 tavern spells. So yeah, I'm gonna sell you. Place you here. Place you here. Sell. Play. You the taunt.
That's what
I wish I
would've
bought
picked.
that tavern spell earlier, but oh well.
It's your time now.
If I want to. Yep.
You're doing great out there.
I'm really glad I saved the chromium now.
You're good at this.
Finally upgrade.
Yeah, let's step up our game.
All I want. Another interpreter. I'd actually do it.
I didn't like that one either. Here's a gold for the trouble.
Yeah. I just want one more interpreter. That's all I really want right now. Shouldn't be that hard. It's tier 2. I should have already found one by now. Thinking actually that ability, it's like the first time warp was a minor one, but the second one, instead of it being a minor as well, it was a major, which is what I'm thinking because these cards are very OP. Yeah, the time warped immortal and regular immortal, there's literally no difference. I want to see if I can upgrade one more time, see if I can find the golden version of it, since it's tier 5. I'm assuming the golden version is just gain the stats. Actually, put you there, put you there. Its golden ability is probably gain double the stats of adjacent minions. At least that's what I'm assuming.
I think you can win this thing.
108. There's a possibility. There's a world out there where I win. It just really needs to attack the whatever this guy's called enforcer. What can we draw? Oh, never mind, because of the reborn. Never mind. Perfect. Now I don't regret giving that the reborn.
Your minions really pulled their weight.
That is nice. We'll give it to you.
Better hire a recruit while you can.
Why you just give the reborn? Really getting nothing in the mech department, Jesus. Doing very good because of these. I do want to start using tavern spells as well. I wish there was a minion I can find that gives a tavern spell on a death rattle. I mean, that's battle cry. Not really that good. Probably gonna sell the No, I'm not gonna sell the rewinder yet. That's a little extra cannon fodder. But I really need to find another mech that will be a good. Because if I do eventually get the interpreter golden, then I'd only have four minions on the field. That person already in the first place only has 2 shield left. That's a surprise. What's this guy running? Rollable horse. We got reborn rights and rapid reanimation. Yeah.
Keep up the momentum, friend.
Oh my god. No way I win this one. At least 15 damage cap still there, but oh my god.
I've got some fresh recruits for you. Better hire a recruit while you can. It's good to get some minions in play.
Are you? Let's buy you. Oh my god. What did I just do? I just threw the game. Very much through the game. Does it work for each other? We'll see. Since I honestly don't expect to win now. On this person has Snicker Snack and he is running Beast, I lose. 100%. But if I do survive, even if it's a draw, or
How do I attract all these minions?
or even if I just get down to like single digit health, I'm fine with, because I think after this round, if I do survive, I'm top 4 at least. We will see, we will see. I wish I used it on Rewinder, man. Like, I should have read into that more.
You're doing great out there.
Story. Still alive. Okay, there's one more round and then it's top 4. And I'm going against it. We should be
Go ahead and hire
okay.
one of these recruits.
Of course, now I get another interpreter.
I specialize in elven-led relations.
Go ahead and hire one of these recruits.
Volumizer. Probably should have put it either on this Immortal or this Interpreter, because I'm pretty sure how it works is the time warped immortal gains this interpreter's stats, and then this immortal gains this electron stats, and then this immortal stats after this immortal gained that one's stats, and I'm assuming this one as well. Yeah, since we're going against Dead Guy, I think we do make top 4 at least. I mean, hopefully. What was this guy running? Oh, this was Deathwing. Mex.
I think you can win this thing.
Just fine. Oh, top 3. Whoa.
The battle is really raging out there.
Just now I get the golden.
It's good to get some minions in play.
Relations. Leroy Jenkins!
See if we can find a taunt. That's fine. Even if we don't win top 3, perfectly fine with. Come on, timer, hurry up. My least favorite part about this game is the timer. It's just so annoying. I feel like with the Immortals, like we lucked out a lot with the Immortals, especially with the one I chose for in turn 1,
You're
or
doing
even
great
before the
out
game
there.
even started. I mean, oh yeah, 0 way I win. And his blood gem's at 21 and 8. He's whatever. Top 3 though. It's fine. Plus 47. Yeah, if we get a few more games like that, should be able to reach the goal by then. Or by the time I end stream. Odd though that I'm queuing up faster though. First time, oh. First time the hero takes fatal damage in combat, prevent it, and gain 11 gold next turn instead. Okay. Turn 8, visit the major time warp. Yes. Demons, elementals, max, naga, and undead. Okay. I wish last game I feel like I could have at least gotten top 2. If in that time warp I got the one where it gives every magnetic volumizer at the end of turn, I think it is.
What's your strategy this time, partner?
There you go.
Hit me with your anger.
Don't tell the others. I'm rooting for you.
Win.
The battle is really raging out there. It's not the strongest, but it'll fight hard.
Value
It's
of the
not the
coin.
strongest, but it'll fight hard.
Just kind of redundant, but it's fine. I guess it's like these
You
places
can
don't
turn
update
this around.
in real time, just it updates at the end of every turn.
Nice work out there. Keep up the pressure.
Decline on one of those. If we can get that golden before first major, or not major, first time warp. Even if we don't, I'll just start buying up demons.
Don't tell the others. I'm rooting for you.
Remove a minion in the tavern when you have SpaceX combat fire at it with a random enemy.
The battle is really raging out there.
We'll finally upload.
That one might make all the difference. Hiring that minion will get you a triple.
You want that, so we'll do this and freeze. But after I buy it, oh, even then it wouldn't matter, because it'll just automatically fuse to become golden. So we'll buy that, summon it, and maybe hopefully Time Warp, not Time Warp, Shop has something else. But even if it doesn't, it's no big deal. I'll wait to use the 4 to 5 if we find something in Time Warp that has a good death rattle. Or just something they use as cannon fodder.
Have a good battle, friend.
feel like I'm very lucky that it attacked both minions, but it doesn't even matter. So that's fine. Even though I'm last, it's still fine.
How's it going out there?
Oh yeah.
Fill me with your anger.
Perfect.
Better hire a recruit while you can.
Souls.
Please, we'll put Fortify on the Rewinder and get that Rewinder next turn as well. And Time Warp's up anyway. There's also a major Time Warp turn 8, is it? Yeah, turn 8. So in 3 turns. And we still have the ability of, if I die to fatal damage, it ignores it and it just gives me 11 gold instead. Wish it was chromium instead of gold, but gold is nice because we can just buy up demons and place them on the field. Two executives.
If only we could rewind.
Give your demons 1 health and Snicker Snack. Oh my god. Yes, please. Are you right? Yeah.
It's good to get some minions in play.
Nothing, we'll just use evil. Oh, and you don't get to choose after you use that. Okay. So I do want to see now if I can find that elemental demon. I think it's Enforcer. Because now that I have Snicker Snack, I can continuously use the Felemental. So I want to see if I can get it golden. So I'm pretty sure the golden is just then +4, 2, which can be a very, very good build-up. And especially if I find that demon where it gives the staff. I don't remember if it's a death rattle or if just an end of turn, either or. It's good. And with the Time Warped Rewinder giving +1 health to everyone instead of just the regular Rewinder giving it 1 health. I think I'm gonna upgrade then because Felemental is tier 3. And hopefully get lucky because I know Enforcer's tier 4, so I at least want to get up to there.
Oh, I've dealt with a league of evil. Terrible people. But good
Still have the fallback of the 11th hour. Major Time Warps in 2, so we are doing perfectly okay.
Don't tell the others. I'm rooting for you.
What is this guy even doing? I mean, the Avenge is nice, but like, some taunts on the other guys, at least. Oh, and I guess he DC'd after he saw my
Your
hand, maybe?
minions really pulled their weight.
Just undead, so don't want it. Don't want you, because he'll get triple.
Poor unfortunate.
Refresh each turn costs health instead of gold. How much health? Well, I mean, even then it doesn't matter because I have the rewinder, right? Yeah. That's just a nice stream of stuff as well. And major time warps after this battle. Yeah, I do want to keep Prince of Dance at least for now because of health thing, and since I have both time warped regular rewinder and golden regular rewinder, it'd be a nice build up for both. Oh, Elemental, I just realized it's there, so I do want to freeze for that. But we can also just see what Time Warp gives, because they might have a good demon with a Battle Cry, or just even a regular minion Battle Cry.
Don't tell the others. I'm rooting for
We clear easily. See what Major gives.
Your strength will shine throughout
Coming to Imps. Let's just go here first. After you spend 8 gold, give minions in the tavern plus 3/3 this game. Yeah.
curious outcome.
Tell you. Gotta get another. Sure, why not? 3 refresh is always nice, even though I also have 1 more health thing.
Looks like you can get a triple.
Elemental. That's obviously good. I'm surprised that's just a regular elemental, not elemental demon. Oh well. We will freeze for him. And the Battle Cry. It's 2/1 twice, that's just 7/7, so I do want that. And second regular minor time warp is up. What's this guy running? Beasts, lost 2, and 1 is third game. I think we'll be fine, especially now that rewinder. So yeah, 1469 with taunt.
I think you can win this thing.
Yeah. Just all that health is loving it. Is this demon dead? Or undead? Some. Oh. I mean, sure, that is good if you have something that's like if you have a good avenge, but like if you don't. It sucks. After your hero takes damage, rewind it and reduce the cost of your next tavern spell by 1. Don't I have something? No, that's just spend gold. After you buy a card, give your demons 4/4. Yes. You want. Do I want to upgrade yet? No. Just want to see if I can find either one more Weaver or maybe possibly get lucky and get a Enforcer. Don't want to freeze for anything. We will upgrade next turn. Because yeah, now that everything's really building up nice, I do want to get the Enforcer. Okay, with this guy is spend 3/3, and that's just 7/7. That's just very nice. So if I can get the golden Enforcer, I also do just want to find something. I might sell this actually, since I'm just using Blazer. Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. That's 42 and 38. If I get a golden, or even just a regular Enforcer, that's nice. And that's just after I buy a card. Not just any, not even just like exclusively, oh, if you buy a demon, that's just any card. Is he running demons as well? This card with
You're doing
random one
great out
of
there.
the same is here. Here's a minion. 7-1-3. Why does that have more health? Just lose it, which is fine. It's fine.
I've got some fresh recruits for you.
Upgrade.
Great! I can bring in more powerful minions now.
All I really want now is the
Better hire a recruit while you can.
Enforcer. Do I want to give anything else taunt? Not really, no. Okay, I'm just gonna sell that for and place Weaver. But not sure. I mean, yeah, let's do it. Nothing is rally. So yeah, number one priority now is
Go
to
ahead and
find
hire
an
one of these
Enforcer.
recruits.
That is number one. Because if I find at least, I'm fine with just having regular Enforcer. What would I'd prefer to have golden more is Laser. So I'm assuming it's just 7/7 twice or just 14/14. Which obviously with this thing already at 53/47, that's pretty good. When I'm going against first place,
Have
what
you
are you
ever
running?
met the League of Explorers?
Naga's
Nice
3,
folks. Great
or
hats.
Wax Warband. If a friendly minion 8/8 improves after you spend 10. We did reach damage cap this last turn, but it says he's only running 3. So we could be running something with a Death Rattle or a Reborn. We will see. And I feel like this golden Rewinder builds nicely since it gives
Keep up the
itself 2, and then
momentum,
this Rewinder is +1 as well. Why did it say he had 3 numbers? What is wrong with him? So I definitely don't win this. And he has Enforcer, but why can't I get one? Both elementals and demons. Just attacked Archer.
I've got some fresh recruits for you.
Don't want to upgrade.
Better hire a recruit while you can.
Give me Enforcer. That's all I want.
That's what I would have picked. Looks like you can get a triple. It's good to get some minions in play.
Starting to get a little annoying now that I'm not getting it. Thing I want. I think it shouldn't be this hard. Tied his last 2 games. Oh, it's this guy with the undeads. We still got 11th hour. Yeah, I feel like if we just find the Enforcer, this build is amazing. Even if it's just regular and I don't find to make it golden. Obviously, I'd like to make it golden, but even if I don't, it's fine. And I'd probably sell this guy, but plus 4/4 isn't really necessary.
I think you can win this thing.
Playing with the 6 skeletons anymore. Nice. There you go. Another one of you. That's fine, I didn't find another. I'm gonna use you once to sell. Yeah, that's 76, 71, so that already gains it, so. Killed his last 2 years. But we still got 11th hour. So we're good. We're good for at least one more round. But even then, we're top 4, so. We can't lose anything. Waiting on selling that weaker Weaver though and playing the Blazer just to refresh it that little extra bit, but I feel like that little extra bit wouldn't matter. Yeah, we're doing pretty good. Very lucky in time warps. Especially, yeah, with Snicker Snack.
All the best minions come here. I've got that spicy pretzel stuff.
Sure, Freeman. It is very smart though, that what he's doing with the abilities. We don't survive, but the 11th hour is still going, so I should survive at least, right? Yeah.
raging out there?
So 21. Don't really want to upgrade anymore. Just want to find one more Blazer or 2 more Enforcers.
Go ahead and hire one of these recruits.
And we should hopefully find that.
It's not
This
the
much gold.
strongest, but it'll fight hard.
We just need one more Enforcer and one more Blazer. That's all we need. Even one more Enforcer?
Go ahead and hire one of these recruits.
That's annoying. Yeah, I'm gonna sell. Of course, he's at the far right.
Let's make this spicy.
Is there anything else I can really sell for it? Could sell you and sell Blazer just to buy it. What I might do. Yeah, use you. It's probably a complete mistake, but oh well.
Oh ho! You're moving up in the world. A good tactical choice.
Just refresh.
You're down a minion and up a gold.
Okay, and I found it.
I think you can win this thing.
Oh, yeah, there's no way I win. It's fine, top 4. Probably a mistake doing that anyway, but even then, I'd still be facing this person and lose. The top 4, completely fine. He clicked it. So yeah, if I could have done that a little bit differently, but I really wish that Enforcer wasn't in the far right position. I found Enforcer earlier than I did for the first one I found. In turn 7, discover golden tier 5. Okay. Start a game, discover hero power. After each refresh, give a minion in the tavern a random bonus keyword. Good adventure, because I might find Snicker Snack. And if I do, I want to go with mechs. Snicker Snack with mechs is very nice, especially if I find that one mech where its battle cries gives you a magnetic volumizer. See what hero power it gives me.
What's your strategy this time, partner?
Each refresh, give a minion. Secret tab, refresh, copy its highest tier minion and freeze them both. Yeah, sure.
It's good to get some minions in play.
Golden Her is good, especially if I find Surfer. And then there's the golden that gives me turn 5. Or is it tier 5? Yeah, it's on turn 7 and I discover a tier 5 golden minion. And this person play anything. Doesn't even have. Could have been a tapping spell actually he bought.
Your minions really pulled their weight.
I don't remember what Surfer is. Like what tier it is. I'm assuming 2. So we might be running a Pirates build this game, which I haven't really done before. So I don't really count the other game we've played this stream as a pirate build.
How do I attract all these minions? 2 words. Funnel cakes.
This person left most and right most minions can 2 on top. 3 damage, that's fine. Damage on me all the way to the bottom.
Welcome back. How's it going out there?
Let's just upgrade, refresh. Refresh again. We will buy these 2 probably. Because yeah, it improves each turn, and if I can find one more. I thought it froze the one with the most health. Oh, highest tier, not the highest health. Okay, I read it wrong. The highest tier is, that's pretty good.
Don't tell the others. I'm rooting for you.
5. We do draw. It's good.
I've got some fresh recruits for you.
I'll do what I can. I'll do what I
Well, there's nothing else I can really do, so I guess I'll wait until next turn and make him golden the scout, I think it was. Shouldn't scout, so I'll make him golden. And I'm assuming it's, instead of it's just giving me 1 minion, it gives me, or allows me to discover 2. At least that's what I would think. Yeah, we can build that up. What turn is it? It's 4, so time warps in 2, so
I once served a drink
we
to a
might
death knight.
sell it after second
Right
time.
in his hands.
Fine, forward and livable. Or I guess manageable, I guess is the proper word.
I've got some fresh recruits for you.
And more of these guys. Jesus.
Oh, you're moving up in the world.
Discover 2, yeah.
It's good to get some minions in play. Go ahead and hire one of these recruits.
Volumizer is nice. Yeah, not death rattle. Even if I do lose, I'll just upgrade them. The volumizer. And if I find one more red volumizer after I buy the frozen one. I'm thinking golden is just +4 attack. Yeah, after second time warp, I'm gonna sell the patient scout. Well, depending on how I am until second time warp, because I might have to sell it right before. Which would be fine, because I think it'd be... Yeah, it's at tier 2 right now, and second time warp's tier 9. 4 more. Yeah, I don't really need to wait 4 more. I might sell it when it gives me tier 4 minions.
Great hats.
still went for the skeletons, but I don't like the continuous losing. Yes. So you're trying to discover a pirate, but no. Honestly, this is the best. Give me a full volumizer. Yeah. Anything about a battle cry here? No.
Go ahead and hire one of these recruits.
Don't want to sacrifice health. But I think I'm gonna have to sell this guy. Sure.
You're down a
Venomous
minion
is always
and
nice.
up a gold.
Wish I actually just looked for something with a battle cry, but I didn't look.
Better hire a recruit while you can.
Yeah, I don't want to use the volumizer on deflector yet, so we will wait until second time warp to use the red volumizer, and if we don't have any other mech, we'll use it on deflector. Or even then I might get a Noyatron. But I do just want to find something that has a battle cry. I actually do want to freeze for the green volumizer though.
Don't tell the others. I'm rooting for you.
That divine is nice. It's allowed me to kill one more minion.
Rough battle. Pick yourself back up.
I
and
completely
turn
forgot
it
about
around.
this. Whenever this takes damage, give your minions +4 perm. Give your other minions 6 for each bonus keyword. I want that because the battle. Just not you. Let's use you again. Actually, I don't want the green volumizer.
I can bring in more powerful minions now.
Plenty of blues, and also plenty of the scorpions. We won't use that. I do think we're good. Like with this Murloc, it's very nice. And proves by each bonus keyword in my warband. So we are, I think we're gonna be fine until second time warp. And then with the Scorpions building the volumizer. I do really need to find a map. Like a good map.
You are not out of this yet.
Oh yeah. At least I want to get an interpreter. Would be nice. Like I'd use the volumizer on an interpreter.
Your minions really pulled their weight.
816. Interpreter, nice. Finally sell you, place you.
Specialize
Do I
in
want you?
elven
Sure.
relations.
So, place, refresh.
Go ahead and hire one of these recruits.
Get that. We'll use you. We're luck on your turn. Gain 2/2 and a random bonus keyword. Sure, I'll sell. And these guys are pretty useless now. We'll do this. Yeah.
Exactly what you were looking for.
Remove taunt from the target. That's at 1020 now. Even though it was already so low before, so if I can find one more of these and not even upgrade it, I'll take the damage to health. And I do want that. I want the auto accelerator. That volumizer, if I can,
You can turn
don't
this
use
around.
the Snicker snack on it yet. I'll still have it on the airlock, but we'll see. I actually won. Not expect to.
Let the sails restore you.
End of your turn, trigger all friendly battle cries. End of your turn, give adjacent minions 8/8. Wish I kept the goldens. I mean, he's golden, but not that's golden. Yeah, I do want
Find the winning line.
this either get you.
It's your time
Yeah.
now.
And golden venomous doesn't even really do anything. Or deadly spore just upgrades it to 2/2. Could buy on it, so it upgrades that even more, but nah. If it was another straight shot, then I would have bought it. Some of us don't have that luxury.
Better hire a recruit while you can.
Volumizer. What's this? So this is 8/8, and it'll repeat for each golden, and I have 2, right? 2? Yeah. So it will give 8/8 to these two twice, or 3 times, because there's the initial, then it repeats twice for each golden. If I got immortal, that'd be very nice, but it's fine that we didn't. And it should give 24 to attack and health, if I did the math right. The interpreter should have at least 78 attack. Lector 82. That's just for attack, that's not even mentioning health.
Good battle, friend.
Yeah, 78, 82, so yeah, I was right. Vodavon deal 32 damage to the highest health minion. And that was first place, seriously? Damn, I knocked him down.
Good at this.
Yeah, we will upgrade.
Great.
And buy
Let's
this.
get some better minions in here.
Let's buy one more, sure. Another auto is nice. Won't lie about that. I mean, sure. Let's just buy it. And another interpreter, so yeah, I do want to freeze for you. And if we can get golden auto accelerator and golden interpreter, that's just gonna stack this surfer to the extreme. Yeah, we're doing very good so far now. Compared, like, even though we had such a bad start. Wish the interpreter was tier 3 instead of whatever the crap this is. The Neuro Beyond King. Your undeads have +1 attack wherever they are. I mean, that would be good if I'm going for undead, but I don't really like undeads. They're one of my least favorite types. As pirates, it does have its usefulness. Like that one minion that just makes itself golden, and then with the surfer. I just need to find one more interpreter after this round and one more accelerator. When it's a continuous, it's not even, it only removes it once. There's the left venomous last, but it's whatever, we still won.
You're good at this.
Want you. They're not going to give me at least one more. Okay, hold on, interpreter. Thank you.
I specialize in elven mech relations.
Your demons each consume a minion in the tavern to gain its stats. That's the amazing last game. Whenever you cast a tavern spell, I'll just get you just because. Then Hackerfin. Or let's start building up volumizers. So yeah, I just need to get this golden and then I don't really know. Probably gonna get rid of Deadly Spore unless I find either Trousers, Fortify, or that other one where it gives it taunt and +6/6. Surprised there's still so many people left. It's turn 11 and only one person. I think this person actually died and didn't DC. I'm also going to get this person. He's running Demon 7. Steal a card from the tavern and take 2 damage. That's good. If you have, Rewinder and a Weaver, which I'm assuming this person does. Could have gotten golden accelerator already though, so now I'm regretting
Great out there.
not getting it, but with surfer, yeah, we're good. Never mind, we're still good. Venomous doesn't even kill itself. I guess I'm so used to Deadly Spore having such low HP. System hacked.
Good at
Do not
this.
remember what that is. Or does, I mean. Another Surfer. Well, just in case I find a golden. And another Accelerator. Dang.
I like where you're going with this.
Not really well. Any of these Death Rattle deal 10 damage to the highest health enemy minion, improves by Tavern spells you've cast this game. I haven't really casted any. Yeah, other than that, I don't really know what else to really go for. The only thing I'd really want is to give Deadly Spore, Taunt, and maybe find what's the Annoya module to give Interpreter, Taunt, and Divine. That's really it. I'm at second. This person only has one shield. Okay.
Keep up the momentum, friend.
Yeah, I feel like with that Golden Surfer we got, it's very good. Running really all Divines, which is fine. And got rid of the 2 taunts that this guy has. Sub damage, that's fine. We're top 4 anyway.
The battle is really raging out there.
The only thing else I'd really want is to get another Golden Surfer. Even maybe, hey, Golden Interpreter. Let's say no to that. This ability would have been perfect last game. And look how much enforcers I'm getting. That's a little annoying if I'm not gonna lie. I am gonna freeze just to get that this Interpreter if I can make it golden. Yeah, if I can make this Interpreter golden as well, then obviously let's sell Deadly Spore since that's the only thing that's not golden besides this Time Warp Surfer, but I can't even make that golden. At least with what I have, I can't make it golden. If I had something that I can make a copy of it, then obviously I can, but I don't have that. He's running Max. Minions and refreshes cost 2 gold to upgrade the, okay. Running that ability. Yeah, we very lucked out with the Surfer, and also just getting the Treasure Hoard ability, or whatever
Keep up
that
the
is.
momentum, friend.
Always love taking away some taunts. Beautiful. I'm really glad at least one of them has Taunt and Divine with such high stats.
Nice Nice work out there. Keep
I'm
up
gonna
the
save
pressure.
my gold just in case I find one more.
Better hire a recruit while you can.
They're annoying modules, so we'll actually give it to. We'll actually save it. We'll save it. Because if I can make the interpreter golden, then I'm gonna give it to one of them. 336. What's that? I mean, actually, it's top 30. Why not? Another surfer as well, so I'm pretty sure that's just plus. Yeah, that's just plus attack and no health. That's why I'm glad this is plus 8/8, 'cause if this wasn't, or just plus 8/8 including health. So if it was just plus 8 attack, I probably wouldn't have even went for that surfer. Yeah, I'm also glad we really found Snicker Snack, that these two go really good together. Is he running? Demons? Cloning and 3 wishes? Wish I got cloning.
Great out
I
there.
would have used it on Surfer. Oh my god, I lose 100%. Doesn't even matter if I only use, if enemies goes for something else. Let's top 3. I'm we're at 38. How long have I been streaming for? Almost 2 hours. So that's gonna be the end of the stream. I'm gonna be live on Saturday, around the same time, 3:30 or 4. I'm thinking of that stream on Saturday. Since it's the weekend, we're just gonna go until I'm at 4,000. It shouldn't be too hard, just at 189 away. That is very doable, and even if I just do my regular stream length, just gonna have to get some top 3s and 2s. But other than that, thank you for stopping by, and yeah, I'll see you on Saturday's stream.